Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. The number 10 Boise State grabs the college football playoff spot, beating the number 19 UNLV running Rebs in the Mountain West Championship. Ashton Jeanty, 32 carries, 209 yards and a touchdown.
Okay.
Many believe that he closed the gap. Some think he might have overtaken Travis Hunter, who was off. I don't, because his odds did fall, Ocho, because the young man, what's he now, like 150, 160 yards away from Barry Sanders' record?
Hey, man, okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to let you finish.
Ash, give me his total numbers now, because I think he has 344. I think he had 212. He had 312, 32, 344. So he had 344 carries, but I still think he's 100 and something, 150 yards, let's just say, give or take 10 yards from Barry's single season rushing record. Like I said, bowl game, so he's got another game to play. Yeah. And the thing that gets him, Ocho, is that he's going to pop one. If you go back and look, he popped a 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 yarder.
Right.
So now he's playing with house money. Because if he pops one for 70, 80 yards, Ocho, I give him the ball 20 more times, he's going to have at least 80 yards.
Listen, I don't think
Ocho,
you understand.
Before you go, Ocho, he has 344 carries. He's 3 yards short of 2,500. So he needs, I think Barry had 26, 28. So he needs 132 yards to break Barry's single season rushing total. Now, remember now, Ocho, Barry did play in the Holiday Bowl. He rushed for 225 and 5 touchdowns, but those stats didn't count. And a lot of NFL players are voicing their support for Ashton Jeanty. Jonathan Stewart, Ashton Jeanty is the Heisman winner. If you swap Colorado, they aren't a top 10 team. Matt Leinart, Brock Heward said Ashton Jeanty should win the Heisman Trophy.
Right.
Ocho, I think you have strong disagreement with that.
Yeah, you goddamn right I have a strong disagreement. I just want to name all the people that have done what Ashton Jeanty has done. No disrespect, no disrespect to him. Kudos, salute, for his achievement this season. Barry Sanders has been a 2,000-yard rusher in college. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Melvin Gordon has been a 2,000-yard rusher in college as well. Am I correct?
Yes.
Marcus Allen. Am I correct?
The first 2,000-yard rusher in college.
Okay. Derrick Henry. Am I correct?
Yes.
LaDainian Tomlinson. Am I correct?
Yes.
Adrian P. Wait a minute.
No, AP did 1960 his freshman year.
I meant to say, remember Troy Davis?
He did it twice.
He did it twice. Troy Davis, he went to Southridge down south of Miami. Let me keep going. Matt Forte had 1,000, right? 2,000. Am I correct?
Yep.
Ricky Williams had a 2,000-yard season, correct?
Yes.
Our Larry Johnson, Kansas City, and played for Cincinnati. Larry Johnson had a 2,000.
And Smith from Central Florida had 2,500.
Christian McCaffrey had a 2,000-yard season, right? Ron Dane. I'm still going on and on and on. The people that have achieved exactly what Ashton Jeanty has done. What Travis Hunter has done this season on both sides of the ball hasn't been done before. It hasn't been done before. At the level he's done it. Yes, we've had two-way players. We had the Charles Woodsons,
Champ Baileys.
The Champ Baileys. Is it Chris Gamble?
What you call him did it?
Ohio State.
Miles Jack did it also.
Miles Jack, yes, they've done it, but they didn't do it to the extent in which he did it every goddamn snap of the season. Both sides of the ball. Efficient on both sides of the ball. Come on, man. I respect what Brother Jeanty has done, but everybody's done it. Nobody's done what Travis Hunter has done this year on the defensive side of the ball and the offensive side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
every snap. Come on, man. What are we talking about? And that's no disrespect to my brother from Boise State, man. You had a hell of a season.
Yes.
But what Travis Hunter did this year, man, is different, man. Some old alien type, man. Come on, man. No, I'm gonna let you finish. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yeah, for me, I think Travis Hunter is the best collegiate player in college football. And I'm not talking about snaps because snaps is not a stat. But I'm saying if you look at what he did on the offensive side of football, you look at what he's done on the defensive side of the football, it's hard for me to say that I've seen a better college player. I haven't. I don't know if we've seen a better college athlete that played the game of football.
No.
I can't say that I've seen that. And to be top 5 in receiving yards, to be top 5 in receptions, to play at the level that he played at on the defensive side of the football, that's just me. Look, I understand. I respect these guys. Matt Leinart is a Heisman Trophy winner, and he gets a vote. Brock Heward analyzed the game. I love the way he called the game. Jonathan Stewart played in the league. And played at a very high level. So I respect all these guys' opinions. But for me, the best collegiate player in football is Travis Hunter.
Yeah. I mean, anyone that would disagree, again, some people are going to hold Travis at the stake because of their personal vendettas against Prime, because it's Colorado, for whatever reason. They won't give him his due credit. Those people that can't get or side with their personal reason for hating Prime and are going to allow that to affect what Travis Hunter has done and their decision making when it comes to the Heisman voting, or it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And those that have played the game of football, that have actually played the game of football and are watching him do what he's doing and still have thoughts that someone else should win the Heisman, is beyond me, because I've never seen it, and I was a great athlete. And I ain't never seen no shit like that.
Yeah. And I don't care.
What the hell is y'all looking at?
And my thing is, he ain't gonna be. I don't care if he can do it at the next level. We're talking about at this level. The Heisman Trophy ain't got nothing to do with the NFL level. We're talking about this year. And for people to say, well, he's not even a top 10 player. Come on now.
He's not a who?
I believe. Look,
he's not a what?
Now y'all just saying stuff just to say stuff, because he is a top 10 player. And his draft is his draft status is going to reflect that.
Yeah.
Look, maybe he won't be as good a receiver in the NFL. Maybe he won't be as good a DB. But we're talking about right now as a collegiate player, Ocho. That's what we're talking about. Because who's to say that Ashton Jeanty is going to go to the NFL and play and have the type of career in the NFL that he had in college? Right. A lot of times, Troy Davis, I don't even think played a snap. Matt Forte had a couple of good years in the NFL. I think the Smith kid from UCF, I don't think he might. Well, I think he played like a year or two in Detroit, but he never had the. Obviously, look Barry and LaDainian, Marcus Allen. Ron Dane. Ron Dane didn't have the type of career he wasn't. He was the all-time lead rusher in college history.
Right.
Ricky Williams.
You heard me? It's different at that next level now. It's one thing to be able to do it in college. When you get to that next level with them grown men that got mouths to feed, them grown men that have a wife to take care of, they got kids, mortgages due, car note, rent, insurance, side chick.
And guess you got to realize.
Think you finna come to the next level? Think you running for 2,000 every season? Man, shit.
Because here's the thing in college, and what I try to tell people: look, on a college team, let's take the best college team ever assembled. Yes, let's just say out of 115 players, they got 30 NFL players.
Right.
The NFL got a 53-man roster. All of them mofos in the NFL. All of them there. Right. Even the 15 or 16 practice squad guys are in the NFL. So that's the difference, what you're going against. And what I tell people this, Ocho, I used to tell people all the time. I don't care if you take the best player, the best offensive lineman, the best defensive lineman. You take the best DB, you take the best wide receiver.
Right.
If that guy is in the NFL, he can make him look foolish.
Yeah.
An average DB can take a great wide receiver and tie, but you're like, oh, what happened to him? He must be hurt.
Right.
And the same thing. I've seen great offensive linemen and guys. Like that. How you beat that man for 2 sacks? That man's a first-team All-Pro tackle. And you got 2 sacks and 3 pressures on him? Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Man.
It's different when you going up against a grown man and his only job is to what? Be a football player.
Yeah.
These guys got to go to class. They got to go to study hall. They got to do all this other stuff. Professionals, all they do is play professional football.
Yeah. And then, you know, some people will say, like, where I said basically that it's grown men at the next level and it's not going to be easy. And then they would probably say, well, hell, the same will go for Travis Hunter and him being successful at the next level. Listen, if you know football, if you understand skill sets, if you understand DNA, if you understand a person being special at what they do, you know when it's going to transition well. He's one of them players. He's one of those people. He's one of those people. It's going to transition. I'm just so people don't say, oh, you just said it's difficult when players go from college and the chance of making it at the next level or being as successful as you were in college at the next level is difficult. Yes,
Ocho,
but you can tell. You just know.
But Ocho, we're not saying he's going to dominate the NFL like he did college.
Right. Oh, I'm
but I'm saying, let's just say he has to speak. Let's just say they have packages. And because you know what happens, Ocho, when you have a dominant college career, people automatically assume you're going to come do that in the NFL.
Yeah, the expectations are up there.
Yes, it's just, but you set those expectations by doing what you've done at the collegiate level. So it doesn't matter whether you play football or basketball or baseball or whatever the case may be. When you set up lofty expectations, when you see guys like a Fred Curley in track, or you see guys like a Michael Norman in track, and they have outstanding careers. What is it? Xavier X-Man. He won the 100 and the 400 meters. But injuries. So they expect you to go, but there are some guys, you look at Michael Johnson, Michael didn't have that great a college career, and he's one of the 2 or 3 greatest track sprinters in the history of the sport.
Right.
When you talk about speed. So you talk about, from 400 down, what you got? Usain? Maybe Carl? That's it. But he didn't have a stellar career. Like some of these other, like Carl could have made the 8 Olympics had he not boycotted.
Yeah,
but you don't know, Ocho. But I'm just saying, I'm throwing NFL apart. I'm talking about right now what we saw this year, Ocho.
Right.
As a former NFL player, I know a thing or two about high performance, and that's why I drive the BMW 7 Series. This car has everything I need. It's big enough, comfortable enough, and luxurious enough to meet even my high expectations. When I'm behind the wheel of the BMW, I'm not just driving a car, I'm driving legacy. What I love most is the precision engineering, cutting-edge technology, and unmatched style. Whether it's spacious interior, the powerful engine, or the smooth ride, BMW makes sure every detail is on point. I trust BMW to deliver the ultimate driving experience, and I know you will too. So why wait? Head over to BMWUSA.com. Check out models like the sporty X3, the all-electric i4. Build your dream car today and join me in experiencing luxury and performance that only the ultimate driving machine can offer.
But listen though, think about the great receivers. When you saw Megatron at Georgia Tech, you knew what time it was. When you saw Larry Fitzgerald at Pittsburgh, you knew what time it was. When you saw Julio Jones at Alabama, you knew what time it was.
Right.
When you saw Travis Hunter at fucking Colorado, you know what time it is.
Well, I knew Megatron would even be better pro. I said, because if he ever had a quarterback, he could be something special. Because he was at Georgia Tech, they ran the football.
Yeah.
So he catching 45 passes. But when you look at his size, he's 6'4", 240. He's running 4.3.
Yeah.
You're like, who gonna deal with that? First of all, who gonna press him? What DB tried to press Megatron? Okay, now you get him in the red zone. You got to give him gunner. You got to give him gunner support. Basically, line two guys up over the top of it, or he gonna jump up and catch the ball. He got a 40+ inch vertical. He's 6'4". He's 240.
Yeah.
So we saw when he got a quarterback. Well, you just saw the numbers that he put up.
Yeah.
He just had arguably one of the greatest single seasons in the history. He still has the record, almost 2,000 yards in 16 games.
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. Sometimes you can just look at a guy and see it translate. Like, he gonna be him. Well, guess what, Ocho? Yeah. Next Saturday, we're gonna find out. All this speculation, I think he should win because there are gonna be some disappointing folks on both sides. People gonna say Jeanty should have won if he doesn't win. People gonna say Travis should have won if he doesn't win. Right. But hey, whatever the case, it's not a situation where it's like Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow was the overwhelming favorite. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Reggie Bush was an overwhelming favorite.
You know how I see it? I don't even see it as people shouldn't even be sad. If Jeanty wins, if Travis wins, at the end of the day, both of them won regardless. And I'm not talking about the goddamn Heisman. I'm just saying in general, both of them won regardless. No matter who's going home with that goddamn trophy, they both had great seasons. They're both getting ready to do great things at the next level.
Man, look here, Ocho. I want that trophy. I ain't finna get here and tell them, man, hey, I'm just happy to be a part of it. It was such a great company. I want that trophy. Because guess what?
You want the hardware.
Because they remember that. You see all of those, the Heisman House, and they have all those old guys. They have Archie Griffin, and they have Marcus Allen, they have Barry, and they have Tebow, and they have all these guys. Bro, I want to be a part of that.
That commercial be funny as hell.
Yeah. Because guess what, Ocho? 15 years from now, man, ain't nobody gonna remember no 2,000-yard rush season. Yeah. If you don't win the trophy. Mm-hmm. We remember Marcus. He was the first to do it. He won the Heisman. Barry did it. He won the Heisman. Ricky did it. He won the Heisman. Henry did it. He won the Heisman.
Right.
2,000 yards don't mean this if you ain't got that trophy to come along with it, Ocho.
All right. Listen, I'm with you when you're right.
Yeah, I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I'm with you, but that 2,000 yards was a beautiful thing. It was a great thing, But so many other people have done it already.
Right.
What Travis Hunter's done, we haven't seen that before.
Yeah,
not to that level, consistent, week in and week out.
It's gonna be very, very interesting. I'm ready for Saturday to come. I'm ready for Saturday to come so we can find out. All right, Ocho, this is how everything is assuming the college football playoff will shake out. First round bye, Oregon, Big Ten champion in the Rose Bowl. Georgia, number 2, SEC champion in the Sugar Bowl. Number 3, Boise State, Mountain West champion, Fiesta Bowl. Right. Number 4, Arizona State, Big 12 champion in the Peach Bowl. First round games, SMU at number 5, Texas, winner to the Peach Bowl. Yeah. Number 11, Clemson, ACC champ, at Penn State, winner to the Fiesta Bowl. Number 10, Indiana, at Notre Dame, winner to the Sugar Bowl. Number 9, Tennessee. Number 10, Indiana versus at Notre Dame, winner to the Sugar Bowl. Number 9, Tennessee, at number 8, Ohio State, winner to the Rose Bowl. Ooh, boy, the SMU.
Yeah.
The SMU, man, SMU. SMU at Texas, or do you want to see Alabama at Texas?
Ooh. That's a good one.
Clemson, I know you're the champions. 3 losses at Penn.
At who?
Clemson at Penn State, winner to the Fiesta Bowl.
Okay. Damn.
It's gonna be interesting, Ocho. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Very.
Definitely is. Damn.
I can see a scenario where SMU get bumped.
What? For who?
Bama.
Oh, yeah, Unc, you got to follow the money, baby. You got to follow the money. You know, at the end of the day, no matter what, they got to generate that revenue. I need the college teams in the playoff that generates the most revenue, and the people are going to travel. I need that money at the end of the day.
Oh, and yeah. So Ash, so this would be home games for those teams, or would it be neutral? Would it be neutral site games, and then the winner goes to the Rose Bowl, goes to the X, Y, and Z? Oh, okay. And said she believed those games would be home, so Texas would be home. Georgia probably talk about, hey, let us go to the Peach Bowl because the Sugar Bowl is in New Orleans. Georgia said, let us go back to the Mercedes-Benz Dome. But I honestly, Ocho, I don't know what you think, but I can see a scenario where SMU gets bumped for Alabama.
Oh, listen, I just told you. If it does happen, I think people need to understand. And I mean, you can't be upset. You know, at the end of the day, you know what the bottom line is. You know what the bottom line is. They want the best teams in there. They claim they always want the best teams in there, the teams with the best record, the teams that are deserving of being there. But at the end of the day, it's all about the bottom line. The bottom line will always be $1.
Yep.
What college team can generate us the most revenue? That's what it comes down to, no matter what.